Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about this. From, well, a cesspool of the world in news, CNN. Hasbro laying off 1,100 employees. Well, isn't that the consequences of your own, well, actions? To put it mildly. After all, you've made a few very bad decisions in the last few years. This is what happens, kind of like what happened to Disney, where they decided to hire gender studies people, and that ended up, well, infecting their own company and giving us very shit products. But anyway, let's go and read, shall we? Hasbro is slashing nearly 20% of its workforce amid an ongoing slump in toy sales. Hasbro CEO Chris Cox announced layoffs for 1,100 workers in a Monday memo to employees. Cuts which comes in addition to roughly 800 jobs eliminated earlier this year. Well. Hasbro is kind of the owner of MTG, as in Magic the Gathering, which is Wizards of the Coast, WOTC, or WOTC, and we know how bad it has been with Dungeons and Dragons and Magic the Gathering, the quality of the cards, the art, the censorship, and the racial changes of Aragorn and others, and the absolute utter fucking garbage we've been getting over and over from these companies. We know how bad it is, and we know that they haven't been earning the money that they want. And how much they have been trying to pander to these people. Because pandering to the tourist that doesn't pay is just asking for you to lose money. Why don't you why don't you pander for the people who will actually pay for things? As it turns out, pandering to the 1% of the 1% of your clients doesn't quite pay off. Here's an example. Wizards of the Coast apologizes and removes racist elements of Spelljammer. There was literally zero racist element in there, but somehow, somewhere, they managed to equate black people with, well, okay. Oops, sorry about that one. That was a mistake. Whoopsie daisy. But anyway, that was that. Oh yeah, here it is. How they tried to portray this, and they made some weird connections, and then, well, it got really retarded. This week, the description of flying monkey people called Hadouzi was criticized online for resembling various racist stereotypes. There was none. I think only a couple of racist people who pointed it out, and then they made a fuss, and the company, since it's woke, decided to go and throw a temper tantrum as well. Go on a melty rant. Portrayals of black people as monkeys and apes have a long history and are a source of things like monkey chanting regularly directed at black players during football and cricket matches around the world. There was literally none of that in Spelljammer, but details. But before I continue, here is something far better than this utter garbage. I can guarantee that.
days and nights. We are born of sin and crime. We are repentance personified. We are immortal. We are legend. We are God's wrath made manifest. And we know no fear.
I'm back, baby, yeah! Right, so, here we have another example of retarded nonsense coming out from Hasbro and WOTC, etc. And if you actually have a problem with the source or that doubting what I say, well, you're a far leftist and you can always go to Polygon, which is literally a cesspool on the internet. Like, really a bad place. But anyway, Polygon. Dungeons & Dragons kicks off 2021 with its first wheelchair-accessible dungeon. Problem solved. In a world with magic where you can actually change things willy-nilly, you choose to have a wheelchair, and the evil monster doer in a dungeon has a ramp. And don't worry, if you don't have an wheelchair accessible wheelchair ramp, you're gonna get a penalty fee from the local constable or local village. Yeah. See, that's why you lose jobs. That's why. Anyway. Hasbro, known for making toys such as Transformers and Play-Doh and games like Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons, had 6,300 employees prior to the layoffs, according to its website. I think most of them were useless people. I think. Right, Mattel said in the most recent earnings that it benefited from the success of the Barbie movie, so basically Mattel is doing better than Hasbro because of the movie. But I'm pretty sure Mattel is also full of woke garbage, because Barbie, you needed to watch it correctly for you to get the message, because otherwise it'd be pretty much telling how bad it is. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So, with a very unfortunate surname, Mr. Cox here is kind of suffering the consequences of the actions of his own company. This is what you get. This is what you goddamn fucking get for going goddamn fucking woke and releasing stuff that nobody goddamn fucking wants. On that goddamn fucking hell, have a great fucking night. And remember, fuck you, YouTube. And, well, eventually you're also gonna get the consequences of your own actions eventually. That'd be good.